All right, it's the rundown. It's February.
I actually don't know.
23rd?
25.
25th. Brought to you by New Amsterdam Vodka. New Amsterdam believes that when you have an uncompromising passion and competitive spirit, you can achieve great things. This spirit has inspired New Amsterdam Vodka to produce a vodka of superb taste, unparalleled smoothness. New Amsterdam distills its vodka 5 times using only the finest quality grains from American heartland, resulting in a premium vodka with unparalleled smoothness that is then filtered 3 times for a clean, crisp finish. New Amsterdam Vodka is the official vodka of Barstool Sports and has traveled with us to New Hampshire and will be traveling us to Toronto for the first ever Barstool Pond Hockey Tournament.
Ooh, they stink.
Well, do they play again this weekend in Toronto?
Yeah.
You play again?
Yeah.
The
Does
whole
it start
same team?
over?
But he wasn't Riggs
Which
your
is
best
tough.
player?
Yeah, it's going to be another blow.
Riggs was one of our. Yeah, he was good. It's going to be tough.
I need a
without him.
ranking.
Wait,
the way
ranking?
described it as Riggs, Jeudy, and who's
YP,
the third?
right?
YP are
YP.
good, and then like the rest are like.
But it's a clean
serviceable,
slate.
And then a couple
It's a
bad
clean
guys.
slate. The games.
So you guys are just playing. All right. So you start over.
Yeah.
So you gonna win?
I don't know.
Are they correlated?
I don't think so. I think
So
it's
it's
just
not like the winner of Toronto plays the winner of Winnipesaukee.
unless the team resubmitted. But no, it's not like advanced to the next round.
Got it.
It's a completely new team.
So in the YP, Riggs, who was the third? Rudy.
Those are the 3 that are good. The
Who
rest
scored
of
the
the guys
most
are-
goals?
So
out of the three
Feidelberg,
of
no
you?
good?
Feidelberg's good. He's solid.
Well,
He's not. He
I
hasn't.
can't
he
tell
hasn't
if he's
done,
being like self-deprecating or not. He's like, I'm serviceable. Those guys are good.
Yeah, he hasn't done it in a long time.
He
But
has
he's
0
serviceable.
condition.
Did Grinnell get in a fight?
Grinnell did get in a fight. He put a guy clean over the boards and then fought him, and I was like, "What is going on?" He fought him hard, like they for real fought.
Like
they
threw
knew
punches?
each other. They knew each other,
Oh,
so
that's all different.
a little different. Yeah, at the time I was like, "What is going on?" Because they said no fighting whatsoever, and then Grinnell just started launched the guy over the boards, and they started
He
fighting.
did
for real.
that to impress Biz.
It was it was like a.
Was Biz
he
there?
knew him, but they
Yeah.
didn't plan the fight.
Biz, no, but at one point,
But
Biz
were
was,
they,
was
like,
supposed to be coaching. He just
friends?
didn't show
Yeah,
up.
they knew each other from beforehand.
Ah.
But
So-
were they friends?
Did they
Yes.
actually fight?
They legitimately fought, but they were friends beforehand.
Did they throw punches? Or
He Grinnelli like gave the kid like a legitimate black eye.
Oh, jeez. I did not hear
I
that.
swear, yeah, no.
I don't
When it
know if
happened,
that's
I was like, "What is
What
happening?"
happened?
I don't
Like,
know
were
if
people
I
trying to
saw
break it up?
Yeah,
saw
one of the
it.
rink officials sprinted, like from like where he was standing, jumped on the ice and broke it up.
That's like where I would fucking scream at Grinnell if I was there.
I saw on Instagram, I was scrolling, I was
It's
like, wait,
like,
did he
what
get in
the
a fight? Like,
He was
he
giving people
posted,
black eyes
he
and
posted
like,
pictures
it's
of
like,
himself
you-
fighting.
Like, is that what we want? Like the Barstool Pond Hockey to be like fist fights and black? It's like he's just so stupid on everything he does.
It was a real fight. It was really real.
At
It was
least he
crazy.
won.
Yeah, he won. He got
So
the
he's
people
no
going.
good.
No, Grinnelli was pretty good.
So
for-
then,
not
all right. Then who's not good that you guys didn't win a game?
Chief had a tough day, really tough day, and I feel bad, but
The ice is
Oh,
tough.
I thought Jeudy looked like he's not bad.
Jordy's. The problem is that we're all okay, and also pond
Yeah,
hockey's.
you need some good, you need some like
well,
a couple
pond
really
hockey's
good
almost like the
players.
ultimate equalizer because the ice is really shitty.
Yeah.
You can't really like make good plays. You have to just sort of muck and grind your way through.
Feidelberg also described it as like everybody played forward, nobody got back.
We
and-
team defense was non-existent.
Yeah.
Our team strategy was nowhere to be
Were
found.
you guys like trying?
I think the teams we played against tried almost 100%
You
harder
guys
than
had
we
a,
did.
had
Yeah.
a bullseye.
Yeah, we
Well,
had a major
I think you
bullseye.
had 0 conditioning.
0 conditioning.
Not much coaching.
Not much coaching.
No defense.
Grinnelli
and-
would get in a fight.
Yeah.
That's like when Coley in who was the early day? Was it? Who was the kid I guessed? Mouthy?
No, Muskie.
Like they almost got arrested at like the first event they went to because they almost got in a fight. It's like you can't get in fights. I don't care if you know the kids. Like not a good look.
At
to
least
get in
those
fights.
guys are like 18 years old too,
Yeah,
right?
no,
I mean,
Grinnelli's just a dummy. Get in a fight. Oh, you know, they were really fine. He punched a kid in the face and gave him a black eye. Sweet. It's a good highlight to have out there for the inaugural Barstool hockey tournament. All right, so there's this ESPN video. Kind of funny. They're like, it seems like it's a Cleveland radio station out at ESPN, and they're talking about like the quarterbacks that the Browns have missed on. And the guy thinks he's off the air, and he's basically like, so we're stuck with this fucking midget.
Wentz, Watson, can you keep it going? Mahomes,
And now Burrow.
and now Burrow.
And who do we got? Fucking midget.
Referring to Baker Mayfield. Then you can see the guy's like, oops, we didn't mean to get that caught. I don't know what outside of saying fucking, who cares? A radio station, like they're allowed to do that. You're allowed to criticize your team.
I don't
so-
think you can say midget
You
anymore.
can't say the M word.
Oh, that's the problem.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That's the
So
problem.
it's not a
It's like a
problem
slur.
that.
No.
Got it.
This guy has had it out for Baker and has like openly feuded with him, but I think he used, the M word.
Got it.
Is the problem.
I didn't know. Again, we are allowed to say midget here. Za has
Right.
greenlit that.
But the rest of the world
I guess
says
if you
no
don't
to
have an
that.
African midget greenlighting it, then it's a problem.
Right.
Got it. I thought they were worried because like they didn't want trash Baker like that, but that's not it.
No.
Got
That
it.
guy
All right.
openly
Oh,
feuds.
here we go. Jeff
I'll give you a little background. This guy, before Baker got
sucks.
drafted, said, "I will retire if the Browns draft Baker Mayfield." And Baker kind of gave him some jabs back and forth. He cried. He was like, "Baker harasses me. This is ridiculous. No player should do this." And he always kind of trolls him during the press conferences. So now he legit may be retired. 'Cause
Wow.
They may just
because
fire
of
him.
the using the M word.
He got
guess, yeah.
suspended
The M word-
indefinitely.
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's suspended. Yeah.
The M word is that powerful?
Yes.
Apparently, yeah.
You're not
Za
supposed to
over there?
say it. You're not supposed to say
Za
it.
Za always tells us we can, but like that's
I'm
the
just
rest of
gonna-
the world
I'm
does not
gonna
agree with
relook
that.
at our midget policy.
Yeah,
No, I don't think you're supposed
like,
to say it.
we're taking it out of
What
answer the
are you
internet. We're
supposed to
like
say?
changing a little person and all that shit.
Is he there?
No, Blattman said he thinks he
Not
left.
dwarf.
What?
Blattman said he thinks he saw him leave.
Little
Yeah,
person?
I mean, he gets here at like 4 a.m. So.
Yeah, he produces every
He's
show
here,
on
yeah.
radio.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll see.
We'll get back to you on that. On
Hold
our
up,
midget
put a button
policy.
in that.
Yeah, put a pin in it.
circle back.
No, I mean I think it's pretty clear that we say it, but no one else in the world does. That's the policy.
Well, again, I specifically asked Za, and he's like,
Yeah.
of course you can say midget.
But when I've talked to him, he's like, I'm okay with it. I know friends that are okay with it, but like the rest of the world is
right, so
sensitive
I'm
about it.
going to lean on our midget people on what I can and can't say. And if he's like, maybe you should cut it out, I'll move on.
Gone.
Bachelor, I watched it last night. Did you guys watch it? So I don't know. Let me set the stage. This girl, Madison, Bruce Pearl.
Yep.
Gorgeous.
Assistant coach.
Assistant coach.
Gorgeous and like a lethal basketball player. Not surprising, but like four state championships.
Yeah.
Very good. Through the legs, all the whole works. Also a virgin, very religious. Makes it to the final 3. Tells Pilot Pete, hey, you can't sleep with these other women.
If next week you were to like sleep with somebody else, like it would be really hard for me to like really like move forward in this.
Pilot Pete's like, okay.
Horny guy.
Instantly, like, just throws that out the window, goes sleeps with the other 2
Well,
women.
it's a bachelor.
Yep. Then he tells her. She also then says, by the way, I'm a virgin, which she is, and not like the Tim Tebow, is he or isn't he, like anal doesn't count type version. She's the real deal. And it appears they've broken up. So the debate broke out. Who's in the right? I am very much on Madison's side here. I think for her, it's turned into real life. And no shit, you don't want your husband. And he knows if it's her. So my theory is, okay, if you say don't sleep with the other 2, it's 1 week. Yeah, they're both hot. But if you're going to marry
But it's
this
the
woman.
bachelor.
That dude
Yeah,
definitely.
but it's real life.
But you can't. I mean,
But it's not.
But it is.
it's
But it
not,
isn't.
though.
But it is.
It's Bachelor.
But it's real life.
But that's not real life.
She
But
has
the
every right
theory
to
is
say that.
get
but-
married.
But that's not
She took
the
his,
show.
But she took his real
So that's
life.
on her. That's
That's totally.
not.
She has every right to do that.
That's
but
her
then
fault.
He has every right to be like, okay,
Right,
well
now
that's
they're
not
not
the
gonna
rules.
get married.
That's fine.
Right.
I think her dropping that bomb very late is equally as like kind of
So
like
what,
stupid.
What if you thought you met the woman of your dreams, who you're gonna get married? So like, and you're 1 week away from proposing. She's like, you basically can't have your bachelor party this week. You can't sleep with them. If you think it's the woman of your dreams, like, all right, fine, I won't.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
but
But-
I feel like everyone agreed to go on the show where they do the whole process in like 6
there's-
weeks,
but-
and part of the process is sleeping with people.
Yeah,
like
but
I'm gonna find out if I'm compatible in
Well,
bed with
but
you.
you're never going with her no matter what.
So that's why
after-
I just think there's not a good fit.
Right.
So they move on.
Well,
So
Like,
she
you're a
shouldn't be
virgin,
going
you're-
on this show
Yeah.
to find her
but
husband.
my theory on this, well, she's like, maybe I make it to the final. Like she made it to the final 3. Now she's like, that's my.
But that's the
husband.
part I have a problem with is like if you're saying to me that she is actually like super religious, no sex,
is. She
all
is.
this stuff,
She is.
Then don't
it
even go on The
doesn't
Bachelor.
jive
Don't
with
even
The
go.
Bachelor.
Don't even go on the show.
It's an odd thing to go on the Bachelor.
Right.
Right.
And then
Right.
to be
That doesn't
and then to
change
give
the dynamic
ultimatums.
at
It's
the
like
end.
showing up to an orgy and being stunned that people are fucking.
She has every right to say that, but then if he's like, well, I'm going to keep going with this process that everybody else, 99 people have agreed to this and one person
Listen, I have
hasn't.
no problem with his decision, but what I am anticipating is him being like, trying to be like, I know you're the one. Well, she told you what to do.
Yeah,
Right,
You do
He
it.
wanted to
can't-
have his
yeah.
cake and eat it too.
Right, he can't
for
have
sure
that.
wanted to be like, I want to fuck the crazy one.
Totally.
And I'll keep the cute, like sweet one for marriage.
Right.
And she called his bluff.
Right. So, all right, I'm fine that he made the decision. But what we're preparing for next week is
Him trying to get her back.
You just can't complain. She told you.
Right.
What if
I
she
think everyone
then-
was kind of an asshole and it should just be separate. But yeah, if you try to get back in.
What if she reverses on it and he's like, you're the one, and she's like, okay, I'm the one. What do you think then?
Then she's a fraud. I lost respect for her.
I feel like
I
that's
lost
more
respect
likely
for her.
happening.
I lost more respect for her in this whole song and dance. Like, if you're not going to sleep with anybody till you're married, and why are you going
Why are you even doing
process?
this?
But then you get to the final week and you're like, just let the guy after you say no, fuck 2 other girls. Then everything you said before was a sham.
Right.
I'm
Prepare
hoping
yourself
she
for
doesn't.
that.
I don't think she
Prepare
does.
yourself.
I think he's dating the producer or something like that.
Oh.
What?
There's like rumors that he doesn't pick any of the actual girls and that he's dating a
because he
producer.
wanted Madison, who walked away.
Right. Probably,
think.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
And the other one's crazy, and then the third girl's like young and kind of silly, so I think he's like whatever.
Yeah.
But he's been spotted with a producer a bunch of times.
Vindog. Just quick shout out to the Vindog. He blogged it.
You almost got caught in the crosshairs for a second.
Oh,
there.
I mean, what I
He-
said
he
was
quickly
right. I didn't
clarified
know that there
memes
was
on you.
live action memes.
Yeah.
That's a
Oh,
new
yeah.
genre.
We've talked about it a little
It'd
bit
be like
already
finding
today.
a random toad in the Amazon, being like, "What is this?"
Yeah.
That
he,
was-
I don't know.
He dropped some knowledge out there.
When he jumped into that war yesterday with the NASCAR with live action homemade memes, that
Yeah.
was one of the seminal
Live action
moments in
memes.
Barstool history.
Pointed and
Yeah,
personal.
pinpoint.
The
accuracy.
internet has been running at full speed now for God knows how, 2 decades, whatever. You think you've seen it all. Nobody has made their own memes.
That
Live
was a
action
watermark like moment. Like it's before and after. You know?
Yeah. Like people, that's why I'm telling you, people are going to be doing that and they're not going to know where it came from. It's like the Vindog.
Vindog
Yeah.
invented that.
Yeah, and he was also, whether it be like Baby Yoda or what you
11 from Stranger Things.
Like when he uses his powers,
He gets a nosebleed and
yeah,
can't do it
he
anymore.
then got like needs a root canal. He needs to rest for like a week.
Right.
He can only meme.
Spends all his energy.
Yeah.
We'll kill
How about these
Vindog if we
people-
make him fight every war every day.
How about these people asking for you to like apologize and stop? It's like I hired a person to specifically do this, and you think
Pinpoint
I'm
accuracy.
gonna call off the dog? The whole point of the dog is to
I was saying,
let him loose.
Some of the comments, like people don't know what's going on there. Like Barstool, they're harassing people. They're saying attack, and then someone will know what's going on. They're like, it's a 56-year-old retired school
it's a
teacher
senior
who
citizen.
memes people to death.
It's a senior
Who
citizen
created
in
his
living
own
room.
genre
like,
of
Who's
memes.
right now knocked himself out
Yeah.
unconscious on his couch
Right.
by memeing too hard. But while you were trashing us, he was in his backyard
Cooking
making
up.
targeted memes.
Yeah, getting
Cooking up
hit with
weapons.
a chair from his son on a Saturday afternoon so that he could do a live action meme on your face.
I haven't seen you enjoy something as much as you
Oh, he's
enjoy
the
Vindog
best.
in a long
He's the
time.
best.
Long
I
time.
didn't even know what I was looking at when I first clicked on that tetherball meme.
Oh,
First of all,
You're
and someone
about to
said
get
it,
tethered.
Just the fact he has the tether ball in his yard
Yep.
is like an unbelievable thing. Yeah, he the shoe, he's everything I thought he'd be and more. I didn't know he was like Baby Yoda in the sense that he like passes out. He's fallen asleep now once in the middle of meme war, and he got injured.
But it actually adds to the allure because it would almost be unfair of us if we had like a machine that could never
it's like
stop.
Superman, you know? It's like
Right.
you gotta have some flaw. You gotta have some weakness.
Right. Otherwise, he's the perfect human being.
And I wonder if someone will like challenge his weakness and figure out,
Try to go
you know?
like a marathon meme more.
Right,
Well,
like
you
you,
would
like
have-
the thing we do know about Vindog now is the endurance is not there, and if you can out meme him and you don't need a root canal, you're not gonna pass out. You actually might win the meme war.
You'd have to trick him into a fake meme
Yes.
war, like like
Attack over
diversion.
here.
Right.
It's like in
and
Die
when
Hard
he-
4 when they're
right.
like, "Go, we're gonna rob Fort Knox." Yeah,
And
yeah.
then when he falls asleep or needs to rest,
Shit, we
you
should
attack.
cut this. We should cut
Damn.
this. We can't give the internet the blueprint.
Jeudy, Alabama wide receiver. So during the draft, he wears a Star of David, which is basically just a Jewish, symbol, equivalent, I guess, of a cross. And he said it's just because his last name's Jeudy.
They call him
People
Jew.
call
What
him
up,
Jew.
Jew?
Yeah.
Oh, so my last name Jewdy. People sometimes call me short for Jew, like one Jew. So I just got a Jewish star. So yeah, I'm not Jewish though.
I feel like this is
Fits.
almost like Za giving us permission. You're like the Jew Pope. I feel like he needs to get like clearance
I'm
from
totally
you.
fine with it.
So then I think
Not
he's,
only
then
am I
he's fair.
totally fine with it, I'm just gonna say he's a Jew.
Yes.
Like if you
Like,
wear
you're one of
that,
us. You're one of
like,
us now.
He's
You're in the
now,
tribe.
It's like Edelman and
Sandy
like, Jerry
Koufax,
Jeudy.
Jerry Jeudy.
Yeah.
Sean Green.
And by the way, people won't really know. It's just look, he's wearing the star. Like if someone showed me that without the backstory, I'd be like, oh yeah, he must be Jewish.
Yeah, he's like Amari Stoudemire.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
You can be a black Jew. It happens.
Yeah.
I don't know David Ayres. So this is the Carolina goalie, Carolina, right?
Yeah.
He was the Zamboni driver, emergency backup. This was 2 days ago, but he's doing all the circuit, all the tours, talk show. People saying some of the greatest story of all time. There'll be a movie made about this, 100%. He wins the game, he beats the Leafs. Frankie, I heard you talking. How many? Did you watch?
Dave
Ayres?
is woke on this.
I'm very woke.
He's very upset about this.
Ayres.
Yeah.
What, that he's like
8
He's
saves,
like
right?
he wants to see
He was
the
like
saves.
8 on 10 shots. Yeah.
Was it
Yeah,
good?
What were? Did you see the saves?
Where were the shots from?
I don't know
What?
if they were.
Yeah, I am so woke. on
They
this.
were far saves. I mean, Carolina played a perfect third period.
Correct. So it really like
Well,
But
don't
I mean,
think
he
anybody,
came in on a
70%.
I never
like
thought of him as being like fucking.
No,
he was the
but
reason why
it's
they
like-
won. It was like
It was
he
a
was
4-1
serviceable
game, and
in a
it
jam.
was quickly 4-3. So I mean,
Oh.
at some point he had to, like, bear down
So
and
he
make a
just
couple
held on
saves.
But
for dear life.
If they're not hard saves, like anybody can make. Like there's a lot of guys who can do that. No.
Well, nobody ever has.
YP is vigorously nodding in agreement. By the way.
But it's just that it just hasn't happened, right? There's never
It's
been
a
an
great
emergency
story,
win.
and it's like, but it got distilled into, oh, the Zamboni driver just stepped up. I mean, the guy like practices with them all the time. It's not like some random dude off the street just walked up. He's like I'm pretty sure he played minor leagues, didn't he? He like played pro hockey or something and then like practiced with them every day. It's not that insane. When you just drop into a defensive shell, it's a great story. Everyone's like happy-go-lucky, but like you're saying, it's somewhat woke on.
You're right. I'm getting like Miracle on Ice vibes, like, and that's just not. How
Yeah,
it
that.
works.
I
Well,
wasn't
like
under the
our
impression that
foreplay
he won
producer
them the
is
game.
the e-bug for the Islanders.
Exactly.
Like he could play tonight, but that's still a sick story.
Right.
Like if this guy who like
But it's
does
one
the
thing-
audio on our
Wait, he's the what?
e-bug, emergency backup goalie.
He is?
Yeah.
I was just gonna let that
He's
slide.
going
I
to
had
the
no
game
fucking idea what
tonight,
that
and
meant.
if both goalies get hurt on either team, he's in the game.
He's
tonight.
always at the
He goes to like, I guess they split it up amongst guys. He goes to like 15 games
But
a year.
so,
It's still-
of all the highlights and things I've seen talking about him, what started raising my flags is I haven't seen save.
Yeah, it's all.
They showed
I-
the
I've only
last
seen him
save
walking
because it was
into
like a
the
slap
fucking-
shot, and he just kind of like trapped it in his chest. Like the last save is the one you keep seeing.
Dave should be one of these guys.
That's where we're going. I mean, that's where we're going with this.
Yeah, let's get there.
He
Let's
did
get
play in
his goalie
some sort
here.
of pro league, but like I saw a stat that says that he has more wins in the NHL than he did ever in any other league he's ever been in pro.
But it's like
He's got one?
Yeah.
But I guess my thing is
never
like
won.
he right time, right place. But it seems like every emergency goalie who got put in that situation would have had the same result.
Well,
Do the other
I
teams
just don't think
travel
it
with
ever.
one?
Maybe
No,
that
it's
is the
the
truth, but just
arenas. So
until
he
it
actually-
hasn't
Yeah,
happened
he can
before. There's
play
never
for
been
either
anybody
team.
He's a
who's won.
Toronto
Right,
fan.
so,
That's
but it was
right.
right
And he
place,
beat
right
them.
time, but it's not
That's
for sure
crazy.
something so athletically
No,
like
no.
all of a sudden this guy from nowhere was like doing something amazing. He wasn't.
But I think the most amazing part of the story is not only is that a 42 guy that never had a chance to ever be in the NHL and he won a game, is that he's a Toronto fan and he had to beat the Toronto Maple
Right.
Leafs
That's
in
cool.
Toronto. He's the arena,
Yeah, it did. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, but that was
yeah.
also-
He just didn't win.
Yeah.
and he lost. So
He's the first guy to ever win.
But it
That's all it
happened,
is.
yeah.
It's, you know, this happened before, but no one's got the W.
I think it's sick that like it's the only sport that imagine baseball, like a guy just sitting in the stands
isn't
It's
every
the only
game,
sport that can happen.
come out and be a
It's the
reliever.
only sport that you could happen.
There's not an emergency.
You could do it in
catcher
baseball, I
type
guess.
No way.
Have a guy in the stands. But dude, they have right fielders pitching all the time. Why can't you have a fan in the stands who's a pretty good pitcher, played in college, and goes to every game? He comes out and just pitches an inning.
I don't know.
What?
Like in baseball, they'll bring like a right fielder in during like blowouts
Right.
and stuff. So like, why can't baseball do the same type
Oh,
of thing?
you're saying like change the rules.
I like this thing that like a guy
Yeah,
gets a
random
shot.
guy.
Like the 12th man. At
Yeah, it's
A&M.
pretty
Yeah,
awesome.
way.
I think it's awesome.
Okay.
I would actually say it's more like there's more of a chance for like the 12th man at A&M almost to do something like.
What do you mean?
I don't know, recover a fumble, like take it back to the house or something.
Like a Rudy situation?
Yeah. Or like even it's not necessarily Rudy, but like the Disney movie with Dennis Quaid.
the rookie.
Yeah,
The rookie?
Yeah.
Indonesian protection boss. So there's an Indonesian protection boss. This is basically a health minister of India. She's catching fire. Her name is Hikamalti, which means wisdom in India or wherever she's from. She has declared, the reason she's under ridicule, she declared or warned to women, if you go swimming in pools and men with unusually strong sperm have ejaculated in said pool, they can impregnate you, which is coming in quite a bit of fire for that take.
Are people in India just coming in pools? Is this something you got to worry about?
I wouldn't say pools, but maybe a jacuzzi. Keeps it warm.
And I'm also going to say this, not to bring this back to world events, but this is why I think the coronavirus is a joke.
Why?
Because we have the health minister of Indonesia saying, like, watch out for strong sperm men because they get pregnant pools. Like, just give you a coronavirus shot, you're good. Like, this is why these people aren't ready for coronavirus.
I did not follow that.
Coronavirus.
This is the person
Shot
responsible for stopping coronavirus in Indonesia.
Right. Okay. So you're thinking
How hard was that mental leap?
So you're saying that she's a joke, so that everyone's saying coronavirus is a big deal, is a
If you
joke?
have state-of-the-art health care,
Right.
and can cure the flu, you will kick the shit out of the coronavirus.
What about the semen in the pools?
Different whole different
Yeah, I mean,
can of
that's.
worms.
It doesn't feel like we're paying any attention to that.
Right. That's equally dangerous.
Imagine that, you go swimming in a pool, next thing you know, pregnant. You don't even know who the dad is. It could be just a guy who's coming in pools.
Damn. That would suck.
This Kentucky fan I love when we get close to March Madness. Now, granted, they knew they were filming. They called the talk show. He went under for surgery, woke up, and Joey brackets that Kentucky has a 4 seed. So he's sitting there with like a tube up his mouth, calling, being like, what happened? How are we a 4 seed? Like, it's legitimately mad.
At the Bone and Joint Institute of Tennessee, Williamson County Hospital, I'm sitting here with my good friend Sean Townsend, and just got out of surgery, still have the oxygen in my nose as we speak, and he tells me we're a 4 seed, and I don't care about the morphine drip. I want to know why we're a 4 seed.
Those schools like Kentucky basketball, I guess, you know, what are other schools where they just live and die?
Indiana when
Alabama
they're good.
football,
Indiana basketball.
stuff like that. Basically, where they just live and die. That's good stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's just a bunch of people who probably didn't even go to the school where it's like.
Yeah, I was gonna say Kentucky has a lot of fans that you don't even have to be.
Yeah,
a
every
Kentucky
game is
guy.
an event.
Yeah.
Every game, like, those fans are usually the fans that, like, they'll go to a game in December and, like, they, you know, like, because tickets are so hard to get, they'll go to one in December. That's the only game they go to all year. They watch every game, every event, wearing it. You know, they'll go to the office the day of the game wearing their Kentucky blue.
And college basketball is so unique because, yeah, the brackets matter, but they kind of don't unless you're like a bubble team. Like,
I think it only matters when you're. I mean, it matters.
You
like,
maybe get a little easier route, but like to be worried, like to be the first thing when you wake up and you're like, "Where's Joey Brackets to have us?" That's like something. And then obviously yesterday the Kobe funeral, super sad. But you know, Jordan showing why he's the best. That crying Jordan joke was
awesome. I mean, brought the
landed
house down.
so hard.
Electric.
Now he's got me. I'll have to look at another crime meme for the next. I told my wife I wasn't going to do this because I didn't want to see that for the next 3 or 4 years. That is what Kobe Bryant does to me.
Shaq had some moments too, but MJ really.
He really cries
Jordan's
hard.
face was like.
He cries
so-
better than anyone.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Everything he does,
goated
he's the
everything.
greatest.
Yeah.
No, that's the
I
rundown.
really did when he said that. I noticed. I was like,
Tommy.
holy shit, he really does cry. He's an exceptional crier.
Just use the hand mic.
The Shaq story was good too.
Yeah.
The day Kobe gained my respect was the guys were complaining. I said, Shaq, Kobe's not passing the ball. I said, I'll talk to him. I said, Kobe, there's no I in team. And Kobe said, I know, but there's an in me in that mother.
It's weird to have like LOL punchlines
But,
in the middle
yeah.
of it, but
A little levity.
Yeah.
A little levity. And post show, that's all I got.
That's all I got.
Is Dana aware yet? Has anyone told?
Someone told him, not me, but he is
Aware of
aware
what?
that he has to make weight of 215.
He's got to cut 20 pounds to fight in Rough and Rowdy.
is that your decree or like
No.
a commission or something like that?
State commission, yeah.
Because he just can't be that big of
So
a
that's
discrepancy.
like almost
What
as
does this
hard
other
as
guy weigh?
fighting.
The other guy's, what is he?
185.
He's like 5'10", 185.
And what's Dana weigh right now?
240.
Oh, that's.
I think though
mean,
when you're
well,
fat,
there
it's
goes-
easier to cut weight.
It's true. It's just. I was telling Dana, like,
I mean,
he
how you
should
gonna cut
not
weight while
even-
drinking zillion beers?
But he should not even.
You gotta-
stop
Seltzer.
at-
You gotta
he should
pick.
not even stop at 215. He should go all the way because the less weight he
Oh.
has, the more of like a. If he's 220 or 215 and then gets up to 220, everyone's gonna be like, "Of course you beat this guy. You're 40
Yeah,
pounds
right,
heavy."
right.
Like, dude, just get to like 200. Do Christian Bale. And the machinist or whatever. Imagine if he was just skinny, then you beat his ass and it's like whatever.
Matthew McConaughey in
Dallas
Buyers Club. Yeah.
Either way, it's gonna be tough for him to lose weight when he's drinking a zillion beers.
Maybe he's got to get a vodka sponsor too.
Yeah, he's just a zillion beers life.
Hard
He's
seltzer
just
it is.
Who's going to Vegas?
He's turned this into like half the company.
Her and her two friends, PFT, Dana, Marty,
Donnie?
Loud Sean.
Donnie.
You're going?
What?
Donnie and Loud Sean, right?
No, Loud Sean's not going.
I thought there was the whole thing about he has to.
No,
fire.
I did
refuses
offer
to
him
quit.
that he wouldn't do it. Because he's a healthcare situation.
Right.
So
Okay.
yeah.
He was ready to go. He
Oh,
had
no,
his
the stripper
laugh
gun,
going.
ready to go.
Kidding.
He texted his wife. He's like, "Get the stripper gun out of the closet."